On the video you can see Danfoss Randall 4033, already old timer. Hi, this is Sandeep, and today on this video I'm going to show you how this timer works. Here you can see the dial from 1 to 24. This is just the clock dial. You can see the red buttons A, C, and the blue button B and D. And then after you will see the switch on each side, heating and the water. So this one is for the timer and this one is for the switch, how you want it. So you want it, if you want it off, if you want it on a timer, just click it up and it goes on a timer mode. If you want it constant on, just put it down, then it's on. So let's start. Here you can see A and B. If you put this thing up on timer on the heating, means you want your heating on timer setup, and when you want it, your heating on is 5 and 9:30. Yeah, so in the morning from 5 o'clock to 9:30. If you want your hot water on as well, just put it on the timer, and at the same time you will have a hot water and the heating both on the same time every day. And here you can see C and D as well. So this is the second timer. So your boiler will turn on from 2:30 till 8:30. This is the dot line. So when this C reads at the dot line, boiler will turn on, and when the dot line, this blue button, when it reads at the dot line, then boiler will turn off. So let's start. So I'm going to turn the heating on. So it's between A and B. So this is the boiler, let's say, yeah, it is turned on, and this dot is between A and B. So this is the time where you want your boiler on for the heating. If you want for the water as well, just turn it on. You're going to have a hot water as well. So when it reaches at the blue, the boiler will be off. Then the daytime and comes evening, afternoon, whatever. So when that dot reaches second timer C, again your boiler will turn on. And when it reaches D at 8:30, this dot, your boiler will turn off. Yeah, so this is how it works. So this switch, there are two, heating and water. So this is for the heating, central heating, and this is for the hot water. So if you want this thing to make it work, if you want it on a timer, then just click this thing on a timer. If you want on a heating, just do heating. If you want both, do both. If you want hot water, then just hot water. So now it's off here, and now when you want on, this is the constant on. Yes, on the heating, your boiler will be on. That means now it works with your thermostat. So it's a heating, and it works similarly for the cylinder stat as well. So I'm just making it simple. So let's say heating. So what I have done, it is 22. So I want my room temperature to 22 degrees Celsius. That's the target temperature. Yeah, so 22 degrees Celsius is the target temperature. When temperature reaches 22 degrees Celsius, then what happens? Though it's on, your boiler will be off. So when the temperature reaches 22, your boiler will be off. And when the temperature drops below 22, boiler will turn back on again to maintain 22 degrees Celsius room temperature. So when you move this thing, you will hear the click sound. That's your room temperature, current room temperature. So here I can hear the current room temperature at 17. So when I rotate this clockwise, it clicked. So what happened? This temperature, let's say the 15 degrees Celsius, that's the temperature I want. That's the room temperature I want, 16 degrees Celsius, which is less than your current room temperature. So your current room temperature is between 17 and 18, but the temperature I want, let's say 15. That means, the boiler will only turn on when the temperature goes below 15 degrees Celsius. So when the temperature goes below 15 degrees Celsius, then your boiler will turn on and it just maintain your 15 degrees Celsius room temperature. It doesn't go above 15, but it turn on when it's less than 15 degrees Celsius. Yeah, same, let's say, like I said, 22 degrees Celsius means, is the target temperature is more than the room temperature. So the temperature you want, on your room is 22 degrees Celsius, and the current room temperature is 17. So there is a gap of 5. So when this room temperature is 22, the boiler will turn off itself. Same with the heating. So if you want your heating on, constant on, then just put this thing on, and what happens? Your boiler will turn on. And this is the cylinder stat. Normally you find this cylinder stat on the hot water cylinder and the airing cupboard. So the temperature I set is 60 degrees Celsius here. So you can see, this is lined with 60 degrees Celsius. That means it maintain the temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The hot water temperature, will that will be around 60 degrees Celsius. That means, when the hot water on your cylinder goes below 60 degrees Celsius, boiler will turn on. And when the temperature of your hot water reaches 60 degrees Celsius, then boiler will turn off. So let's say this is the target temperature you want for your hot water. Less, boiler will be on. When it reaches 60, or if it's more than 60 already, the boiler will be off. That's how it works. Hope I tried my best to make you understand how this programmer and the thermostat works.